Greetings and welcome back to Game Design. This is lesson 26. Now we're actually going to use the game design process all together. If you remember last lesson, I'll show you real quick, right? It was already filled out for you. You watched the game, you just kind of went through and coded it, but it was done for you. In this case, you're going to fill out all the paperwork yourself, which will get us ready for that last final project where you're going to do it for your game. So you'll put it all together. With that, we'll jump into what it is, talk about the worksheet, and then just like all these other assignments, this one is in code.org, right? So this one is in code.org. Your final project, all that stuff we've been talking about, that's not in code.org, but in this case, it's in code.org. So we'll look at the jumper game, which you've hopefully remember from the very beginning of this course, but now you are going to build it, right? So stars come down, platform come down, you hit the up arrow, and he kind of floats a little bit and before it goes back down. So again, I think that's the ability to accelerate and decelerate, adding all of those different pieces and skills. You see the score goes up as you click a star, and then when you get 20 of them, it'll actually turn red, or like, I don't know, pinkish color, I guess, or maybe it was 25 or something. I don't remember the number, but you'll see pretty soon as you're playing this. There you go, 25. The one thing this does not have is the ability to stop you from going off. So you can't actually lose your player if you go off too far and then go down. It's really hard to find it back again. But that's the game you're building. So just like the last one, you see the game. This case, though, you're going to fill this out. So describe the game. This is very similar to lesson 20. So if you remember back to lesson 20, but you have more to do, so draw the game. Again, this is practice, right? This is practice for all of this. You draw the game. You're going to give all your labels. You're going to go ahead and add your variables. If you need to add more, right-click, insert above or below. All your functions you're going to need. Again, anything that happens more than once is a great place to be a function. And you're just building this all, right? Build your worksheet completely, and then once this is done, and this is the point of the planning process, you plan first, so fill this out before you start programming. And then when you're done, you just go in here, and then just like lesson 20 and 25, you just go through each of these. It'll kind of walk you through a little bit, get a little bit more ability to do different types of coding, which will hopefully help you with your very last program, your very last final project we'll talk about soon. But that's what lesson 26 is, right? Lesson 26 is very similar to lesson 20. You have a different worksheet for it, fill out, right? Going over the game process and all your stuff, testing, going through, finishing that off. But that is lesson 26. We'll see you next lesson.